What's up, everybody? So, I recently noticed a huge flaw within the trucking industry, and it's honestly a big issue because it probably affects pretty much every single driver that's in the industry, and that is signs like these. So, if you read that sign carefully, it tells you absolutely no sleeping whatsoever, and here's why that's a problem. So let's take me for example tonight. I got to the area where my receiver is about 2200, maybe 2300, shut down, slept until about right before 2 a.m. before I had to check in. So I had to get up and go check in. Now it is currently 03:30, I believe. Actually, yeah, almost 03:30. I've been up since I got up. Now, my next pickup is at 0900. Now, depending upon how much time it takes for this facility to get me unloaded, if I'm not allowed to sleep while I'm on the premises, that's a bit of an issue, because the way this facility works is they unload you, light turns green, you pull out. Once you pull out, you park on the opposite side where you pull in at the dock, and you sit there and you wait until they come out and give you your paperwork. And I'm sitting here while I'm being unloaded, watching a lot of trucks sit and wait on their paperwork. And if you're not allowed to sleep, it's a long time to be waiting on your paperwork. So, if that ends up being the case, and my next pickup is 0900, let's say it takes them 2-3 hours to get me unloaded. I don't have a lot of time left to sleep before my clock comes back. So my clock comes back in about 5 hours. That's a bit of an issue, because in 5 hours you're essentially looking at 0800. I gotta be at the at the shipper at 0900. There's no time to sleep. Now, granted, as the driver, I can, after I make my pickup, go, I need to shut down and get some rest because I'm tired. That's where I have the control. However, you get loads that only give you so much time to get to your receiver. So my next load is about 24 hours of drive time. I can probably shave some of that down while I'm driving. Maybe. Depends on if I hit traffic or anything like that. And then I have a little bit of extra hours at the end based on the window. Now, with it being 24 hours drive time, I need to take minimum 2 to 3 rest breaks in between to complete that, if I can't shave it down to, let's say, 20 hours drive time over the course of the entire trip. Now, granted, I'm driving south, so I may end up in some areas where I'm going on a decline, which makes it a little easier for me to drive the trip. But just really thinking about that, that's amazing, because this is not the first time I've seen signage at facilities that says no sleeping, no sleeping, no sleeping, but then they take forever to load you, but yet you're not allowed to sleep. But yet they expect you as the driver to get there safely, and people wonder why accidents happen. It's not always due to the driver speeding or anything like that. And I understand that there's going to be a lot of people that will say that, okay, well, if the driver chose to drive tired, that is driver negligence. And technically, yes. But when you have an industry that is designed to put the driver in those types of situations, and the driver's just a human, they're trying to make income in order to handle their priorities, take care of their families. Like I said, for me, I'm blessed enough that I don't have a lot of the things that a lot of these drivers have that puts so much pressure on them. That's not good, and ultimately that is a recipe for destruction. So it's just something to think about for some of you that plan on getting in this industry. Like I said, at the end of the day, you are the driver. If you need rest, you need rest. That's one thing me and my brother have talked about numerous times, that you gotta shut down and get some sleep. Hey, I'm the one out here driving. I gotta keep myself safe. So if you gotta push back this load, you gotta push back this load. But I do understand, because sometimes sometimes you'll get really good paying loads and you're not trying to mess around and lose the money, because if you give up that load, there's no guarantee that you're going to get a better paying load or a load of equivalent value. So I do understand. But that's just something to think about, and I do see